Hey everybody, Scott Nell here with the Scott Nell team. We're here interviewing Marty Stevens-Hebner with Clear Home Solutions. The question, the topic today is, what do I do with the stuff that is left in my home? So Marty, tell me.
And there's often a lot of it, which is very fascinating. So if it's not going with you, then there are different outlets for it. There's possible sale, there's donation, there's haul away. That's not a lot of fun for people because they don't like it seen going out that way. But there are a variety of outlets in terms of for sales and things like that. There are estate sale companies, and you want to make sure they're the bona fide companies that have their own marketing lists, that on the day of the sale will have security there, that kind of thing, very important. There are auction houses. We even know one local company that sells out of 2 beautiful showrooms that they have.
Oh.
So that's for items that are for sale. We often, when we're sorting items, will create, there's obviously items to keep, obvious discard items, but then sell and donate we put together because I'm always surprised what will sell, and I'm often surprised too by what they say, oh no, that's not selling, we just have to donate it. It's like, okay, you know, it shows I'm not an expert at that. But also with donation companies, you want to make sure that they actually will bring the truck and pick it up, especially if it's furniture and things like that. There aren't that many organizations, unfortunately, to do that, so you need to call around.
Okay, excellent.
And they usually also, just so you know, that the donation pickups, they usually need at least a week's notice or more to come pick things up because they're very backed up. So just bear that in mind.
Do you find that a lot of people that when they're moving, they're very attached to their stuff?
Oh yeah. And especially when we were working with, say, older adults who have so many memories attached, and it may have been 30 years since they've moved, it becomes a treasure hunt. The things you find are amazing, but they are very attached. And my colleagues and I, we emphasize take your favorite and most useful items. I mean, the whole point is not to, we never dictate, and you can't dictate what somebody can keep. You just can't.
Right.
I mean, for legal purposes even, but you really can't and you shouldn't. But what you can do is start asking people questions about it, you know, especially with things like clothing. If you have 10 red jackets, could you pare it down to 3? Also, when was the last time you wore it? Because if it's been a few years, you can let it go. But it's just asking questions so people can really ferret out what their favorite and most useful items are.
So it seems like one of the most important things is dealing with someone who really cares.
Oh,
So
yeah, a professional that cares, or a person that cares.
If it's a mover, if it's a estate planner, a charity, if you're dealing with the team, like our team, I think, you know, we really obviously
you
care
guys
a lot.
are amazing.
Okay, enough about us.
Yeah,
but
it's
but
true.
you would want someone who really does care, so that when you come in, they're going to feel comfortable with what's going on.
You know, you're letting somebody in your home to touch and handle everything. And it's a very intimate and emotional process. So you want somebody you feel completely comfortable with. I mean, ideally, we would all like to work with family and friends, and hopefully they're available. They're not always. So if you work with some professionals and bring them in, interview them first, meet with them first. Even if somebody comes highly recommended from someone you know and like, make sure you're comfortable with them because they're in your home handling all of your things and helping you make decisions. You want to make sure that you feel comfortable with them.
Excellent. One quick story. My uncle used to collect everything. So his house was full of, there was 20 cats because there's a 20 cat limit in the county, I found out.
Oh, wow.
20 cat limit.
Whew,
and he had all this, he had all this stuff, and he pared it down all the way down to 1 bag. And I remember him showing up, coming from Texas with his bag, that 1 bag, and I went, look what just happened. He did it on his own. I thought, gosh, I wish I could have been there. I had no idea. He just told me he was on his way, and he had left everything behind.
Wow.
So getting the people that really care, I think, is extremely important.
It's so important.
Protect yourself with the right people, with the accreditation, with the insurance, that kind of thing.
Yeah, and who really educate not only themselves, but the people around them with what's going on.
Right. Excellent. All right. Thanks for joining us. Hey everyone, if you'd like more information about myself or my amazing team, check out scottnellteam.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.